The video I have for you today is on auxiliary sends, why we use them, how we use them, and maybe a couple of simple examples. For this demonstration, I'm using Midas DM12 analog console, and I've just got my Boss DD200 as part of this video example. So, auxiliary sends, there they are there. This particular console only has 2. You can have up to 6, 10. You can have heaps of auxiliaries. So what is an auxiliary? To put it simply, an auxiliary is basically another place that I can send this channel to, right? This channel. So we've got a source here. Here's our channel. This is going to, let's say, a PA system, for example. And then we've got 2 auxiliaries here. There's 2 types of auxiliaries. There's pre and post, right? That means, in our example, I have auxiliary 1. Let's say it's going to a stage monitor. So the singer on stage wants to be able to hear themselves, so we can turn that up without turning the PA up. We're just turning up that person's monitor, right? So the pre-fade auxiliary basically means it's effective without worrying about where this is, because it's happening before it gets here. So stage monitor is a good example of where you would use pre-fade auxiliary. Post-fade auxiliary means it's the signal going into here only happens once you're due to where this is sitting. So the signal going to auxiliary 2 is dependent on this fader. So in this example, we've got auxiliary 2 going to a delay pedal, which gets returned back here on the last stereo channel. So there's our delay return. So that means we're not going to hear that delay until this fader's turned up. If this fader's not turned up, then the delay wouldn't be working. You know what I mean? So we could go like this. Oh, yeah, we got a delay there. Turn that down. Now we don't have a delay, you know. Now we do. Now we don't. Stage monitor's okay, so no one on stage would be getting affected regardless of where this is. So I hope that kind of made sense. So just to recap, pre-fade auxiliary is effective straight away. Post-fade auxiliary is dependent on your fader being turned up. So if you're wondering why something's not working, you've got a stage monitor and you're going, hey, it's cranked up and they can't hear it, it's probably because you're in post-fade and you've got it turned down here. So hopefully that's of use to someone.